How's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again with a brand new video, and today I'm doing this video with a special guest, and he is...
I'm Frank Lanassa.
My buddy Frank, who just came down here from Ohio a couple months ago. He's been down here for a while, and it's been a while since we did a video with him in it, so we're going to do one of my new special occasions. It's story time with DMTombstone Belts. It's story time number 3. The first one I talked about where I started doing backyard wrestling with my family and friends. The second one about my personal relationship issues, but we're done talking about that. Here's story time number 3, where how I and him got into our long-term friendship, how we came to be friends. So I would say we're going to start off with a good reason how we became friends.
Yes.
I mean, if there's something I'm missing out of it, I think Frank could probably tell you about it. But anyway, I'm just getting a couple things here and there. So I'd say the first time we met each other was for a game that was being released. And I was at the GameStop. It was a midnight release for, I believe it was this, guys. Oh, the WWE 2K15. Yes, and I still own all the recent ones. Like, what the hell is 2K17 doing down there?
I don't know.
14, 15, 30. Well, anyway, I had WWE 2K15 be released, and he was in the line. We were talking. Pretty sure you could tell how it all started, Frank. A little bit on your side.
It was like we were waiting for the game, and we started talking. Then he was telling me about his belts and all that stuff.
Yeah, and this is around the time, guys, when I was talking about I was making homemade belts, but this was before I did it on YouTube, because I've been on YouTube for about almost 3 years now, and I started making YouTube videos in 2017. So this is 2K15, which was being released in around 2014, maybe 2014. So we've known each other for almost 5 years now.
Yeah. Yeah, because it makes sense. It wasn't because I remember it was at least like 5 or 6 months since I was living in
and these games come out in October/November. So I think it was October.
It was October.
It was before Halloween.
Yeah, it was right before Halloween.
I think it was October 16th.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so October 16th
of 2014.
Yeah, of 2014. I got the midnight release. I was going there for the midnight release because I pre-ordered it.
I did too.
We went there. A lot of people there were also for like the NBA release, I think.
And one was like a Guilds of War game back then too.
I think was it
Guilds?
No, the only ones I know was NBA 2K15 and then WWE 2K15.
Oh yeah, those games, yeah.
Yeah, people were there for the basketball game, and I was there for the wrestling game. A couple there were for the wrestling game too, but mostly I was talking to you. That's when I met you, and yeah, I didn't know your name, and you didn't know mine. I was just like talking. We were talking about how wrestling was. Like, I was always a pro at this. I told him I've been playing the WWE game since SmackDown vs. Raw was in there. I played a little bit of SmackDown, Just Breathe, and Shut Your Mouth.
I played them as well, but a short bit of it because the games I bought were, used and they just quit working over time.
And we were talking about like our favorite wrestlers. Like me, this is around the time when I was into the fan of Daniel Bryan, but as well, my all-time personal favorite was Undertaker.
Mine was Kane.
Yeah, which exactly was dealing with the fact that I was recently dealing with the year that Undertaker lost the streak.
Oh yeah, because he
lost it in 2014.
Yeah, when our first day hanging out at your house, I think it was close to WrestleMania, or was it before WrestleMania?
I don't think we met. First time we were watching we watched WrestleMania 32, I believe.
Yeah, it was 30. Yeah.
The first time we've seen it, because 31 you didn't show up. I think you went somewhere else. But
yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah, but he was watching 31 at his house. I was watching it at my house. But obviously it was right after we were doing this, and then all of a sudden we stuck together. I probably told him, I gave him my phone number. No, wait, Facebook. It was Facebook.
Then you gave me the number because we were messaging.
Oh, yeah, guys. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't get my phone until nearly almost 2 years ago.
Yeah,
it was nearly February of 2017 where I got my phone. I had a phone. I usually had a flip phone, but I never carried a phone on me because I had nobody to talk to. But then when I got the phone, I gave him my phone number, And I tell you the truth, guys, the reason why I got the phone is because I had a girlfriend at the time. But we're not going to talk about that.
Don't worry about that.
Because I don't want to talk about personal issues or my personal life on YouTube.
It seemed like when we first met, it was like at least like half a month or two we started hanging out.
Right? Yeah, I'd say so.
It was like quick, like it was like the time when I first went to your aunt's house.
Yeah, we were talking through Facebook, and yet it was like I lived in, well, I don't want to give out the information. It's like I lived in the little suburban area of Michigan. He lived just a couple blocks down. Like, he lived near the mall area.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave him my address. He gave me his address. We know where we were. Then this was around the time we had a car, so we could drive around.
Yeah,
there.
immediately we were hanging out.
And I think I wonder, who, did I go to your house first, or do you come?
I went to your house first.
Oh, so the first time we met, he went to my house.
And then you went to my brother's house a couple times.
Yeah, but the first time I went to visit you was at your dad's house.
Yes.
Where it was in this little room where he was a big fan of Dragon Ball Z and all that, and yeah, this is how we had a lot of things in common.
Yeah.
And majority of the time there, we were playing Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, which is still my favorite game besides Sly Cooper.
I gotta score another copy because mine took a crap.
Yeah, but I'd say, that's why I say when I was growing up, I was a big, huge PlayStation fan. I was playing Sly Cooper, and I played all 4, and I beat all 4. And I played Crash Bandicoot. And I haven't beaten much of them because, it's kind of hard to be playing those games around the time I was a kid because you had to involve with school and stuff.
Yeah, like for me, I got into gaming. I think I was like 3 years old, 3 or 4, and I got my first Game Boy.
Yeah.
I was playing Pokemon Yellow at the time when I was around 4 years old. And over the course of my life, I went through 10 Game Boys since I was up to like 4 to 7.
Damn.
Because I had my memory was like, it was all right, but I set shit down and I walked away, forgot about it. I like watched stops and all that stuff.
10 Game Boys.
Yeah.
I've only been through 1.
But at the time, Game Boys were all a couple $100. My dad spent maybe about $1,000 on Game Boys for me and a bunch of games that I lost over the.
Yeah, but anyway, like when we first went to my house, he saw me around with all my homemade belts and that. And this is before I did the YouTube videos. And I went to his house. We hang out there, showed off a couple of my. And this is the time as well I was collecting replica belts. In fact, when we first met, before I had all these, all I had was the WWE Championship, the United States Championship, and the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
I only had 3 belts, guys. Now I have like 13.
He has a lot.
And I'm still hoping to build more.
Yeah. Was it like... What year was our first going to our first thing
together? So while we were going, as long as we were having this friendship for over a year, then we decided there was big events coming up for WWE. Like we're big, huge WWE fans, and we were well aware for our channel.
Went to SmackDown Live,
which I believe we talked about on previous videos in my channel. I've already have over like 140 some videos. You guys can look through the channel and talk about it. Mm-hmm. Especially, we went to a WWE Live event. In fact, majority of these were from the Joe.
Yeah.
And then our first pay-per-view was actually Hell in a Cell.
That was awesome.
And I believe that was 2017, I believe.
Was it?
Because I had my phone recording it, and yet we were here.
Oh, yeah, it was.
So it had to have been 2017.
Yeah,
and that's where I got my Universal Championship.
And I was with them. It was pretty badass.
Yeah. So we went to see Hell in a Cell. Our first pay-per-view, my first pay-per-view as well.
Mine too. It was awesome.
Then it's like we were going to Raw, SmackDown, all that.
I had never been to Raw because of the stupid bull crap that was going on in my life.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Raw with, obviously the former person I talked about, but she was sick at the time, but clearly she said she didn't want to go to Detroit. I don't know why people want to not go to Detroit.
It's a lot safe because they have security and all that stuff.
I mean, I've been to Detroit numerous times, and I haven't been shot.
Yeah, the
caught my
farthest
tongue.
I went in Detroit was 7 Mile when I saw my dad's grave.
Oh,
that's the only time I've been down there a few times and stuff.
Yeah, but like we went to the Joe Louis Arena many times. It was awesome. Met a couple good fans, and as well recently, even though we're about to go up to our nearly 5 years as friends.
Yep.
And he recently I know we're not doing this whole line story how our friendship continued to go on.
Because it's too long.
Yeah, but as well, like, even you still stuck around as friends. We still talked on Facebook, talked many times. Gave us predictions on YouTube now, as you see. He has his own personal channel. I have my own personal channel. And now, here we are today where I think I've been to like almost like 6 or 7 WWE related events in the past 2 years.
I've been to, how many did I go to with you?
Okay, you've been to 2 SmackDowns. You've been
Yes.
to a WWE Live.
And Hell in a Cell. So I've
And
been,
Hell in a
I've
Cell.
been, I've been to 4 events.
So, wait.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 SmackDowns now.
3? Oh yeah, because we went those 2.
So 5. He's been to 5.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah.
Well, I've been to like 7 or 8.
Yeah, because I remember because the first SmackDown, then we went to WWE Live, then we went to another SmackDown,
Yeah.
and it was Hell in a Cell.
No, that because the 2 SmackDowns, it was before SmackDown Live.
Oh yeah.
And then there was SmackDown Live. So yeah, so he's been to 5, and I've been to like 8 of them so far.
You've been to more growing up and all that stuff.
Yeah, but as well, guys, that's why I say that's how you know I'm a big fan of WWE, because I never had a chance to go to WWE events when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I only went to one. That was Saturday Night Main Event, and that was when WrestleMania 22 time.
Wait,
but
we've been to Main Event, right?
No, that's a pre-show during Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, okay, I couldn't remember.
That's always a part of the show. But anyway, I was like saying, so, and then recently we went to SmackDown with my brother, and yet we always got a lot of good crazy fans that joined my belts. And even had a couple good subscribers to our channel. And guys, speaking of subscribers, guys, I'm already almost to near 140 subscribers, and I'm still hoping you guys can get me to 200 before Halloween, where I try to reach the mark like I did last year on Halloween, where I reached 100 subscribers on Halloween night. We're almost there, just need about 71 more subscribers, or no, about 70 more subscribers or so, and we can reach the 200 mark, where I want to do a special giveaway like I did before for you, my YouTube fans, or my subscribers, to get me to 200 subscribers. It just helps me a lot, and the fact that my channel's nearly gone over to 15,000 views in all my near 140 videos. But anyway, as well relating to our 5-year friendship.
I think after this year it'll be 5.
Yeah, no, I think October of this year it'll be 5 years.
Yeah, October 16th.
Yeah, so literally in mid-October we'll reach our 5 years of being friends. And I'd say we've been through a lot. We dealt with the fact where obviously he had to move to Ohio with his mom. I was there to help him move from one house, and yet we went to his one house during the wintertime, and yet I just walked there many times. And this is wintertime in Michigan, and Michigan, winter is really cold. I literally freeze my ass off going to your house, but
yes.
I always was all right for it. But we always hang around, we stuck around. I even spent one night at his house. He spent a couple nights here. I didn't even spend a night here when I turned 21, and let's just say that was a
big
mess.
Bus, cause
yeah, I would like to tell that story of how I got drunk on my 21st birthday.
You should save it for the next video.
That'll be next story time, guys. But as well, for when he did move to Ohio, he still stuck around. Many times he comes over to say hi to an old friend. Still says hi to old friends that are still here as well. But as well, he'll have to go back to Ohio. And he's dealt through a lot. I mean, just recently of this year, had to deal with the fact of tornadoes.
Tornadoes and 2 deaths in my family.
Yeah, and of course the recent school shooting, or the recent shootings there too.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes. Yeah, he lives in Ohio and near the town. He lives in the town where involved with those tornadoes that happened.
Say Dayton, that's alright. Because Dayton's huge.
Okay, well, he lives near Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, luckily he was there during the time of tornadoes, but he moved back here during the time of the shooting, so he's okay. But I'd say at least thank God you're still around, man, and I'm proud to have you as a friend. But I just say, like, apparently he's one of the luckiest sons of bitches, I would say, alive, because he went through he lives in a town where it got struck down by a tornado and it missed him. Yeah. Well, how far do you say it missed you?
In about like 5 blocks.
Well, yeah, 5 blocks. So, anyway, well, enough talk about that, about him surviving, because I
got hit by a car and survived.
Yeah, well, I say, because recently I was saying about giving mad respects for those that, I mean, I say my heart goes out to those that lost their lives during the incident in Dayton, Ohio.
It was about 1 death and like 15 injured.
Yeah, but even those that went homeless, I give my heart out to those that are living in Dayton.
Me and my mother, we were throwing out water and food to everybody, and I felt good because I helped out a lot of people.
Yeah. And then when I was also saying when I was starting my YouTube channel, And I'd say it wasn't my first time being on YouTube. I can tell you that story as well. Like, Tombstone Belts ain't my only channel, guys. We have a collab video. Every time he's over here, we do our own videos, which we just recently uploaded 2 videos of us reacting.
I have to upload the second one in a little bit.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see us doing collabs,
we'll leave our link to our channel.
Or we just say, just look up Frank and DMT.
That's all.
Yep. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much our story time of how our 5-year friendship has started and how it recently is now, and we're still going strong. And hopefully, that's how you know this is a friend that you would always like to have.
Yeah,
but anyway,
kind-hearted and everything else.
Yeah. But as well, guys, that'll be it for me. So don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, leave your comments below. And as well, guys, I'll probably soon upload another video about the update on my Choose a Belt contest sudden death, where I have picked now 3 options out of those belts choices. So far, I only had 2 comments to pick one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll still be going for that. But anyway, guys, as well, follow me on Twitter. I forgot my Instagrams. Follow me on my Twitter page at DMTombstone96, and just follow me on Instagram on DanielMe96, where I'll probably post stuff there as well. And as well, don't forget to follow my buddy Frank.
On Frank Lanasa. I can't remember the rest. I had like other stuff towards my name in there.
From Facebook or Twitter?
It was my Facebook is Frank Lanasa. That's right there, and then my Twitter is like Frank Lanasa. I think 23 or something like that.
Well, yeah, okay.
I have too many Twitters to keep up with.
Yeah, I only have one. It's my only.
I got locked out like 5.
But as well, also look up his YouTube channels. It's Frank Lanasa, and obviously he does game reviews where he just shows him playing video games, majority probably WWE related.
Yeah.
And as well, follow us on our collab channel, Frank and DMT. I'm DM Tombstone Belts. That's Frank. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.